Hey everybody, Sky Dreamer here in Regina, Saskatchewan on another beautiful day on planet Earth. I just arrived in Regina and I thought I'd make another little video after I got inspired to share some of my experience and some lessons that I've been learning along the way. I speak a lot about experience and I really feel like this is something that I'm going after with this trip. Is a new experience. It's the first time I've really noticed that I have 6 weeks here where my main goal is to head across Canada to the Maritimes, but I don't have any planned stops in between. Some people have suggested some places to check out and we'll see if it comes together. It's been quite an experience, I think, just in letting go of that idea of planning it all the way out. I have my end goal. I don't know where I'd like to get to, and it's kind of like any project in life. You don't have to plan every step along the way. All you have to do is take the next step that's in front of you, and that's all I have been doing. Pretty much the next gas station, because I can only get about 300 kilometers. But that's all I'm doing, is picking my next step when I get to my next step. I decided that I wanted to check out one place in every province. In Alberta, I was at Dinosaur Provincial Park. Saskatchewan, I'm going to head to Fort Coupella. It's just a little ways away from here, another 100k I think. I'm going to stay the night in Regina though, and then head tomorrow on the recommendation of a friend of mine. Even the times that I've chosen the next step, there have been times when that gets changed around, and realizing and being open to those changes is a new experience for me as well. But I had some realizations. One is that I don't want money to be a reason for me to not do anything. I don't believe that it is a valid excuse for you to not do something that you in your heart know that you need to do. For example, going to this lake, it's a little off the highway. I wasn't going to do it, but I figured, you know what, I'd really like to. It sounds like a beautiful place. I got stopped on my way back to my camper last night at the Husky gas station by a guy who needed a ride, which was not in the direction I was going. He was headed north, and he sounded like he really needed to get back, something about a legal proceeding. And in my mind, my excuse was that I didn't want to spend the money on gas to get there. But really, I'm sure he would have more than likely helped out. I don't have any time constraints. I'm not on a schedule. I'm not trying to be anywhere. And I could have really helped that person, and I realized today that it was a missed opportunity. It was, who knows what kind of adventure that would have been. I don't know who this guy was. I don't know where he was going, but he needed help and I could have helped him, and I didn't. Why didn't I? Well, the excuse I have is because of money. I could sleep anywhere. That's the beauty of this camper. You know, if I'm off track, whatever. I'm never off track. Doing this traveling experience for me has been amazing so far, and one of the main reasons I was doing it is because I'm really trying to figure out how it is that I need to live my life that's in line with my purpose and making me most fulfilled, so that I can give my gifts back to other people. You know, we grow up thinking that go to school, get a job, get married, have a family, grow old, retire, is like this set life path for everybody, and that's what makes everyone happy. But that's one potential way. And I think there are as many ways to live your life as there are people on this planet. And part of what we're doing here as experiential beings is figuring out what life path is the right one for us. You know, maybe being nomadic is something that is most fulfilling to me. I love traveling, and the idea of staying in one place too long, at least right now for me, that might change in the future when I want to establish more roots. But staying somewhere for a long time just doesn't excite me as much. There's so much of the world to see that to spend it all in one place for a long time, for me, again, this could be different for everybody. When I talk about following dreams and having experiences, it's whatever it is for you. For me, this is what it is, and through my show of vulnerability and hopefully courage in doing this and taking this path and jumping on this train and taking the risk and being open to the challenge inspires and motivates you to do that in whatever way that is for you. Maybe it's learning something new, learning a new skill. Maybe it's going out and meeting new people. That's another reason I'm doing this trip, is I want to learn how to be a shapeshifter. And when I use that term, I mean it in that I want to be able to talk to anybody. I want to be able to be comfortable in any social situation. I want to be able to connect with people on a deep level beyond the superficial. I realized another layer to my name, Sky Dreamer, today. I chose Sky a year ago when I was in a Vipassana meditation. I'm always looking to the sky. There's always so much amazing beauty going on up there, things flying around, clouds, weather, the sun, the moon, the stars, everything. And Dreamer was just a last name that I picked because I love to dream. I am a dreamer, so why not make my last name what I love to do? And then today I got a little realization of the combination of the two. So Sky Dreamer, there's another layer to that I just found out that I never planned, so I thought that was kind of cool. But I am a dreamer. I like to dream of new possibilities, new potentials, and the sky's the limit with that. So I encourage you to dream in whatever way you love to dream, and to share your dreams and share your stories and go after them, and don't be afraid to go after them, no matter what. When we consider some of the old historical roles through societies and cultures, I think that so many of those roles are missing today, and that's why so many people feel lost. We grow up thinking that we're supposed to be a doctor or a lawyer or a business executive, but really, what about the dreamers? What about the storytellers? What about the healers? What about the dreamers? What about the mothers and the fathers? What about the fools? What about the magicians, the shamans, the builders, the movers, the shakers, the dancers? What brings you alive? Expand that beyond what our society says are different roles for you to fulfill. Who are the teachers? I think we can be all of those, but what makes your heart sing?